What's up, everybody? It's Versus. I'm JWMaher, and that's Will Cohen. Will, how you feeling today?
I'm okay. Yeah, it turned out that I'm the only one who in my family does not have the flu, which is causing everyone's taste buds to like kind of like just like be completely nil, which is really bad because I'm as the only person who isn't sick. I actually had to taste this fucking movie, and it was just disgusting.
Yeah, we're talking about again. These titles are bad. Aliens Return. Now, this isn't the sequel to anything. It's just really a story about aliens, I guess, returning. I don't know. And
But they
might I say, this box art is a spoiler. But go ahead, Will.
to return someone needed to tell our your good friend and Facebook confidant Louisa Warren
Yes.
that in order to return, you have to show the fuck up first in the first place.
That is what the word return means. And I do know she speaks English, and she is English. Not only does she speak English, she is English. So she should know.
So to call it aliens return means that they were either there and went away, or this, in some way or form, this is their second way. This is their second turn on Earth.
Yeah.
And no.
Yeah, I want to say, unless they count the cold open as like when they were there in the first place, which is just all it really does is establish that the flying saucer is shitty CGI. It's shit. It is your typical ITN shit CGI, and it establishes this tractor beam shot of a man. It's a man in a suit being pulled into the flying saucer. That no matter what happens for the rest of the movie, if it's a small person, big person, man, woman, one person, multiple people, they will always show the same shot of the man in the suit being pulled by a tractor beam into this flying saucer, which is the laziest shit I've seen in some time.
Oh no, like this movie, I think one of the best things we can say about it is that it's lazy.
Yeah.
Because this script is so illogical. I'm pretty sure that history will prove that this was the first script written by generative AI, if not ChatGPT itself.
Yeah, I would also say that just speaking in general as the aliens, like if you were pulling every single person into the flying saucer with the tractor beam, why would there need to be aliens on the ground? Because for some reason, the flying saucer never lands. You never see it land, but there's aliens on the ground. And by aliens, I mean man in a shitty, I'm not even going to say Spirit Halloween, Party City alien costume for sure.
Like these are the people that couldn't even afford the shitty alien costumes from Scary Movie 3. Like these are just bad. This is like easily the ugliest like alien costume I've ever seen. Like people, people like Arnold would have looked at this, looked at the Predator and go, okay, I'd fuck the Predator.
That's about right. So this movie, though, the plot is so simple. Maya and her fiance, I forget his name, doesn't really matter, have rented out a. It is the Dinosaur Hotel, because later in the movie they're definitely in the they've rented out the Dinosaur Hotel, the same building, and they're gonna have their wedding there.
That's where you're wrong. The bride-to-be gets to do whatever the hell she wants.
It's never really explained who's coming to the wedding, but they have a bridal party. There's groomsmen, there's bridesmaids.
Just gonna go to the loo.
There's one dude who's like the butler / celebrant.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you like to come this way?
And then for some reason, next to the dinosaur hotel, a boy, like an autistic boy and his Eastern European sister live there.
I mean, why in the hell would you want to get married here? Madness.
Why? You're actually taking it all in, right? Everything out there.
None of this is explained.
Nope.
Yeah, it's the day before the wedding. And like I said, next door, there's like a UFO enthusiast and his sister. He's British. She's like Ukrainian. They never explain that.
No.
And they're also like the crazy Ralph character. Like he's trying to warn them that there's aliens. And everyone's like, fuck you, Elon.
But trust me, I'm trying to help you. You all need to leave now. There's weird stuff going on here.
What, weirder than you?
There's no aliens here. And then the whole movie is just basically them leading up to the wedding, and people are just vanishing because they keep getting sucked up via shitty CGI into the flying saucer. There's no plot to speak of.
Except there's like the two people who are in like the attic area that we find later on that are like shittily cocooned.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah. That's okay. So we'll go over some of the characters, I guess. Like the lady who is the maid of honor is like she's hot to trot. Like her whole character is like, have you fucked your guy this week? That's her whole character. Like every week she has a new guy.
I could be the cool Aunt Beth, teach them to smoke, take them drinking, introduce them to boys or girls. And you could be the miserable Mummy Maya.
So she actually has a guy that's supposed to show up just so she could be the guy she fucks at the wedding. He gets sucked up by a flying saucer. Shocker. He gets sucked up in the flying saucer. Actually, no, he doesn't. He's one of the two people that gets cocooned, like the shitty killer clowns from outer space. But instead of cotton candy, it's like garbage. Like they're covered in garbage. There's two people, him and the friend, and like they can't decide. It's so weird. They can't decide whether you get sucked into the flying saucer like Nope, or if the alien just kills you. Because the alien on the ground randomly slits people's throats. Yeah. Or they cocoon you in garbage. It's very random what your fate would be. These aliens don't seem to have a good plan. We never know what they're doing, because even at the end of the movie,
at the very least, like they should have if you're gonna make this film as long as this was, because this was like 80 minutes long,
84 minutes. Yeah,
they couldn't have taken like an extra minute and showed like the wheel of fate and like had an alien just spin and go like shit, like shitty week old snot. That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah,
sucked up. Got it. Nothing. Come on, yeah. Louisa. Wheel budget next time.
It's weird. Like they're at this place. It's the 24 hours for the wedding, and there's like every 5 or 10 minutes somebody gets attacked by aliens. And really, it's like the biggest plot point, which I guess ChatGPT's byline is Maya is like really, really wants a baby.
I'm off the pill.
Let's give it a while.
She wants her fiance to provide her with a baby, and how ironic what happens to her. His request is just like, honey, can we get married first and have a honeymoon, and then I'm happy to blow loads all you want. But every 5 minutes she comes back to but I want a baby. It's like, we're not even fucking married.
Come on,
chill the fuck out.
let me say I do, and then you can call me Skeet Ulrich. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Just let me do this.
That's the biggest plot point in the movie, because then at the end it's just tractor beam. Then it's just her and her fiance, and they get tractor beamed at the same time, but only one person goes up into the UFO, but I digress. Then they vivisect him. And impregnate her and return her back to the dinosaur hotel. where she gives birth to a stillborn like model of the person in the alien costume. That the alien takes away, and then her eyes turn black. Movie ends.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole fucking movie. It's like, what? Why?
If you're looking for me for guidance on this, I have less to say about this movie than you do.
I don't even know. I don't know why. I mean, honestly, like, again, Louise is my friend on Facebook. For what it's worth, we're friends on Facebook. Actually, we had had a conversation. Like, whenever she makes a movie, I get like a text like, "Hey, you should check out this movie." And I'm like, "Are you sure? You sure you want me to do this? You've watched our show, right? Are you sure?" And she says, "Sure." And so we've watched this now. This, I don't understand what was going. I don't understand how this was conceived. What happened during the process? What did you watch it before you put it on the internet? Like, these are questions I have. I don't know if I want to hear the answers because she seems like a very nice person. So, like, I don't want to have these conversations with her, but she did this, and it exists on Tubi. Anything before I throw up the ratings?
Again, this movie gives you nothing to talk about, so let's just put the final nail in the coffin here.
All right. Yeah, I think we rated it the same. So, like, this, I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Like what the 5 minutes of time the visual effects team put in, they did a great. Oh, and the makeup effects when they exist it's legitimately Spirit Halloween. Because there's a scene where she's like having a dream where she claws at her face, and they just put that. It looks like they just slapped bacon on her face. It's like I was like, cool. This is 1.5 stars for effort. Well,
so you know how I feel about Louisa Warren by now.
This movie didn't have that really. There was no, like, I mean, she gets impregnated, I guess, but there's no rape scene at least.
But like, right, like, okay, so yes, she is unconscious when she is impregnated.
Yeah.
But we don't see the alien like grab her by the waist and have her arms flailing with every like distorted thrust.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no alien rape. So I lost the bet on that. Huzzah.
Yay.
And at least this is just run of the mill bad rather than, hey, I hate women, I must kill them bad. So also 1.5 stars because fucking
we're growing.
Hey?
We're ethically growing.
Well, it's not that we're ethically growing. It's that Louisa Warren is ethically growing.
I was saying we as a collective, with her, with us. Like if she was part of us, I would consider it growth. That being said, we're moving on to next week. Now, last year, we're still seeing this like explosion of like public domain horror movies, and there was a really good movie. I would say really good, better than it deserved to be, is fair. Stephen Lamort put out Screamboat, which is based on the Steamboat Willie property, and there also was a movie called The Mousetrap, which was not as good as Screamboat. Screamboat is the gold standard. However, there was a third movie made under the Steamboat Willie intellectual property, and we'll be covering it next week. I don't know, but it is called Mouseboat Massacre, and Will and I will be covering it next week on Versus. Are you excited about that, Will?
Holy shit. I'm baffled, but yeah, let's watch
that.
Let's fucking do this.
Hey, if you made this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror. Check out the Letterboxd challenge right there. Pause. Go to that. That's it. Until next time, I'm JWMaher. That's Will Cohen. This has been Versus. Here comes that schedule.